Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at FAC Drumkit, which has just been updated, SynthMaster 2, Atom Piano Roll, and SparkVerb, which I've now adjusted in the title of the video. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a mess around. We'll have a good look at FAC Drumkit as well, because there's some new cool stuff that's really good. I'd like to say hello to everybody who's in the chat. Hi Wall, hi Nina, hi Audible, hi Brad, and hi Colin, Ivan of course, and anyone else I may have missed. I think that's everyone who's actually chatting at the moment. So yeah. Okay, cool beats. All right, so a couple of things I want to tell you about FAC Drumkit as well. So what we shall do is open up another audio track here. I'm just going to move this one here, and I'm going to add another atom here. So we have 3 atoms now, and in this one I am going to put, of course, a FAC Drumkit so we can have a mess with this. And I am also going to, let's see, have the MIDI source to be FAC Drumkit. Now this is what's really cool. So this one here, the MIDI source for Atom now is this FAC Drumkit. So we don't even need to connect our keyboard, which is really great. So if we open up FAC Drumkit, which is, you see, is in A4, which is in channel 4. If we choose one of the kind of normal drum banks, if we go into, you know, like as per normal now, what you would normally do with FAC is select the drum here that you want to use. And that's very nice. And the sounds are made up of each sound in FAC can be made up of up to 2 sounds. One sound being a sample and the other sound being synthesized, completely synthesized within FAC Drumkit. This makes it really nice because you can combine, mix and match samples with synthesis in a drum machine. Now it's not your regular kind of drum machine where you have patterns already pre-programmed. You program your own patterns in. But Fred's made this super simple now, which I'll get to in just a sec. Okay, so if we switch off the sample engine, there's the actual sound of the synth, and then you can of course has 2 oscillators. Sorry. And then if we switch off the oscillator, nothing there, we'll switch the sample back on. That's the only thing that's in there. And we can, and that's going to be adding a bit of, that's going to be adding a little bit of attack to that kick. Hear it now? So we can, that's nice, we'll leave it at that. And snare. You can reorder these now. So say for instance we wanted this snare next to this first bass drum. Well, all you do is you long hold and then you can move it anywhere you like, you see. So let's put it back to where it was. So reordering the samples now is really simple. But it gets better, you see, because if we tap on this here, it's got pads now. It's had pads for a while. But you can also reorder the pads. So say, just say for a, I would prefer the closed hi-hat to be there. So again, just long hold onto the pad and just move it. So you can reorder the pads in any way you like, right? Could be some coconuts. So you can reorder the pads any way you like. Another thing to remember is, right, if we play up some of these pads, right, you can watch. See this? See that's peaking? That one's peaking. If you've got something recorded in, actually, let's let's record in some stuff for this. Now I'm going to launch this this one, this second one here, and I'm going to go into the third atom here. Now I'm going to make this 4 bars long. I'm going to just put it in full so we can see. I'm going to arm record so we're ready. And you can remember that we've set our MIDI source to the FAC Drumkit that's in channel 4. So if we open up FAC now here in number 4, what we can do is play along and record this stuff into Atom as it's playing. So if I press play now, this is the second FAC. I'll have a bit of a, actually I'll have a bit of a practice. Engage the metronome in AUM. I'm just going to record that. I'm going to show you something. So we'll wait till it counts round. Something wrong here. Hang on. Let me go to my 4th one, and yes, of course, I have to route it to Atom as well. So Atom doesn't know what it's playing. Right, okay, we can do that again. That's no problem. Now let's go back. Now watch this, right? Let's go to our FAC. And you can see basically that the whole kit is too hot. The whole kit is too hot. So if we go into our mixer, we can of course adjust the individual instruments, or we can long hold on any of them and then just drag the entire mix down. Which is very cool. So, or a quick touch on any of them, and you have independent control, of course. But long hold. So remember, long holding will give you control over the entire mix. So long holding on anything in the mixer section like that, and you can control the entire mix with just one fader. And of course it's equal, it doesn't change the actual individual mix, it just lowers the entire volume. That's really, really handy and really cool. So, okay. This is SynthMaster, we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to go into this one again because I don't really want all that going on there. And let me open this up, get down to where it is, and I've got select selected, so I'm just going to select everything here and delete it all. Okay, I'm still on me 4 bars. Yeah, I'll just fill that in, move that to there. I'm going to record some of this. Yeah, cool. I'm going to record that, so I actually can leave that open, can't I? Everything's routed ready. Record. Cool. Turn that metronome off now. Solo this, and we're going to put in Spark and something large. That's very cool. We're going to leave that at that. And let's go to our mixer and move up our oh yeah, listen to that. That's awesome. Let's make the color nice. Right, so we want to be recording some of that SynthMaster in, so let's add another atom, And I definitely want that at this atom being 8 bars, I think. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. I'm going to use fill function there, and probably in range to actually see it record in when I set it. Okay. Now, of course, what I want to do is take the focus from the key step now and put it onto atom number... Is it atom number 4? Atom number 4, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, 1, 4. Atom 1, 4. You can tell where it's going. So atom 1, 4. And this time we want the MIDI to be focused for the source to be the key step inside atom. So atom is listening to the key step. Now if I take that off now, you won't hear anything. So you want atom, the MIDI source for atom to be the Arturia key step, and for SynthMaster 2 you want the MIDI source to be atom. So you're kind of going round in a loop, otherwise it won't work. Do you know what I mean? So we should be able to record now. We've got 8 bars, I think. Yeah. So let's arm record. I might have missed that, so I'm going to stop. Oh, I got it right at the end, but we'll select that and delete it. It's probably easier, you know, because this is an 8-bar loop. We'll just have the tap on as well. I'll let it run for 8 bars. Here we go. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to do that again because I accidentally hit the, whilst it was recording, of course it's recording MIDI data, so we'll just do it again, it won't take long. You know what, I think I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to, I'm not sure why it's still remembering the, I don't know enough about Atom to delete, so I think the easiest thing to do here and the quickest thing to do would be for me to just delete that one and add another one, and then set that to key step 37 and set this one to Atom 1.4. Yeah, and set the 8 bars to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set to fill, expand that a little bit. Yeah, okay, so we're good to go. Make sure I do not hit the blinking the blinking mod wheel again while we're recording. Set to record and let's go. So let's find a suitably. I'm going to do a very maybe tomorrow or the next day. Well, tomorrow we're doing Mood Synth. We've got a new sound pack a brand new sound pack for Mood synthesizer from Sound of Israel. So we're doing that tomorrow evening. It's very, very good it is as well. And what I am going to do, show you a very cool thing you can do with this sequencer in SynthMaster 2, maybe in next day after tomorrow or something like that. It's very cool because it's got all these cool sequences in. I'm going to show you how to change all them up, and it's very, very smart. Right, so see, that's a very famous sequence from Genesis. I'm going to show you how you can change all this up and save them as your own, so you're not like kind of ripping anyone off. Anyway. For a, is it maybe that's cool. Right now. I have to do my own. Let's see. Piano, maybe. Again, another thing that I really like about Atom is the launch. I love the launch. think my old favorite. epic. So it's quite easy to. I do love that lead. I always tend to go a bit over the top of it. It wouldn't be. This would be stupid to put something like that in this, I think. But other than a kind of a jammy solo thing. So we've got what we got now, 5 atoms. You might want to open another MIDI channel really now, because you're just filling in atoms and you'd have to keep going up and down to find them. So I would, like normally now, just open another one. So we've got 3 FAC Drumkits, 2 SynthMaster 2s, 1 SynthMaster 1 Rough Rider to boost the volume on this SynthMaster 1, and so far, 4 SparkVerbs. Gosh, right. So 4 SparkVerbs. SparkVerb's really good. I haven't used it for a while, so yeah. Let's open up another FAC Drumkit this time, I think. And let's bung another SparkVerb on there. I'm not going to add this. I just want to have a look. Let's turn that SparkVerb down a little bit in the mix. So if we go into, that's all right, isn't it? If we go into the actual synth part, like I showed you at the beginning, you can now reorder these pads, or the actual, you can reorder the selection. And should I? Let's turn off the. If we have an initial bank here, let's go to initial. So this is a completely clean thing. All going to be the same. So let's turn, for number 1, let's import long hold on here and load user file into voice 1. And let's go for, let's browse audio share, and let's look at some dirty tube drums, electronic sounds, Dean, and we want 1 shot. Now the sample load on these is quite short. Okay, so you want to be looking at really small samples. It's like I think it's like a second, so it just won't load a long sample, which is fine. It's a drum machine, so you know. We can scroll down it. What's this? Kick number 10. Unfortunately, what would be nice in the Files app is if we could preview them. Unfortunately, we can't. But that would be really nice. So we have to select it and see what it sounds like. So take this off. Hang on. Not the most inspiring. If we go to our pitch mod for the sample, and turn the volume up a bit, it's probably a bit better. So you pitch mod is the thing. You can start adding points to the pitch modulation to make it do crazy stuff, but if you just want to that's quite good. That's quite a good kick. And this is how you then spend the time to go and actually build up your kit in FAC. So you can spend quite a long time. You can play with all the play with the pitch modulation if you want. We can edit, not edit it, cancel. We can add pitch points. So you can start messing with the pitch modulation for any sample that you put in there, and then bring the synth engine back in, or take the sample out. So now all you're hearing is the synth part. So that would be quite good. That will cut through as a kick. And then of course you can go in and save your thing as new kit. We'll just call this new kit 1, enter. So we've got new kit 1 now, and we've still got we could go back to our initial, which is completely the same. And now, or we could load our our new kit initial, user kit 1, here we go, and this will have our newly made drum. And then that's what we do, is you go through and then you build, because they'll all be the same because it's an initialized kit. But I haven't got the time obviously to build a complete drum kit, but you get the idea. It's very easy. It's very simple. It's not too difficult, you know. It's not difficult at all. You just go in and build on each one, and then, like I said, if you're not happy in then you can just long hold and then move the pads around to suit your playing style. Very cool. So that's a quick look at FAC Drumkit. Like I said, my other tutorial basically covers how to program it. It's easier. You've got I'll explain again just for thing. Your mixer, and like I said, you can adjust any mix individually just by just touching it and moving it, obviously. Or if you want to do the whole mix, you long hold and then you can adjust the mix in its entirety, but keeping the relative volumes the same for each of the 16 pads. This is really handy if you're kind of looking for a master mix control and you won't find one, but that's how you do it. It's quite good. You have, see, you've got these 5 envelopes across the top. These second 2 are pure, it says sample and then point, and then there's a little line that divides them. So you've got ADSR for the sample, and then pitch modulation for the sample, and then ADSR for synth engine number 2. So you have 2 oscillators, oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. You have an ADSR for oscillator 2 here, so oscillator 1, oscillator 2, and you have an ADSR for oscillator 1, and then you have a shared pitch modulation for oscillators 1 and 2. Okay, in the synth engine, and then you only have 1 ADSR for the sample engine because you've only got 1 sample slot, whereas you have two oscillators for your synth engine. Hope that's clear. Right, okay. So thank you guys for joining me, where we did a bit of a cool session, I thought. which I'm going to play out with you for. Is we still on? I think I'll change that sound just for. Right, okay. Tomorrow night we will be taking a look at Mood Synthesizer. There's something else as well, and do you know what? For the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, but I know tomorrow night is Mood Synth. I'm pretty sure there's so. Oh, I think we're doing. I think. Do you know? I can't remember. I think it's gone. I'm absolutely hopeless. Right, it doesn't matter. Anyway, the fact is, we're doing Mood Synthesizer tomorrow. Then probably on Thursday, we're going to take a look at the sequencer inside SynthMaster 2, which is very cool because there is tons of quiz. We're doing a quiz on Friday. If anyone's up for quiz night, we're doing a quiz night on Friday. Just for fun, people, though. Just for fun. Yeah. Quiz night. Stupid. Quiz night Friday. So tomorrow, Mood Synthesizer, brand new sample pack. Then on Thursday, probably the arpeggiator inside. Well, the sequencer. We're looking at the sequencer inside SynthMaster 2. That's SynthMaster 1. And then so far that's it. I have some other things planned, but there you go. So, guys, I will play this out for you. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, you still have time to make a super chat or a super sticker. It's very much appreciated by both me and Joe. And makes a big difference to the YouTube revenue at the moment as well. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Anyway, if not, just like the video, subscribe, etc., etc. Consider becoming a patron. It'll cost you $1 a month. Yeah. Let's start with this. Let's start simples. See you guys tomorrow.